All right. I feel like you're coming into the month or carrying energy from last month that has you feeling pretty inspired or creative right now. That Ace of Wands energy really comes in as a spark of intuition or a brand new idea for maybe some way you'd like to spend your time or some kind of passion in your life. Something that's just making you feel really excited about progressing it into your life. So you've started this month, your main energy for this month is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is really coming to an understanding with like laws of the universe. Law of attraction comes to mind, that which we spend time focused on, we will have more of, kind of a thing. And understanding your role in this. The universe is out there whirling, twirling, spinning around. Our planets are doing their cycles. Our Earth itself goes through its cycles with, its weather and its seasons and all of these things, and our moon cycles. And these cycles are always around us. So what's our role in that? And we don't have any control over that. We're not going to make the Earth stop spinning or, the planets stop, doing their thing. The only thing we can have control over is our perspective of all of this stuff. So that playing a major role this month can really help you deal with the highs and the lows and the left and the rights, because all of this stuff's still spinning. But if you can control your perspective on it, it doesn't matter where it is. You know that this is life and this is how things roll. And it may come with a little uncomfortableness. You may have a problem with the efforting involved in this. The Five of Wands really depicts some struggle, or for a lot of people, we like to think of it as a practice. Like, yeah, the situation's come up. It's maybe been a little uncomfortable. There's been some differing opinions or differing ways, but through it, you can learn so much. And I think that's why they did a great job depicting these people here that look like they are doing martial arts. Because martial arts is one of those things that you can stand in the middle of the mat and do it all day, but until you have an opponent, you don't know if you're any good at it. And it's really hard to learn that kind of physical activity without having somebody physically involved with you in it. So this is just a reminder that, just because you're aware of this ever-turningness of the cycles and what we have to go through as humans to learn and grow, that, you may need to be more of a willing participant in things that don't necessarily seem comfortable, but so you can use them as a learning tool. And you're really focused on this Judgment card. So holding yourself accountable this month, Cancer, really taking a strict, look at how you spending your time and what serves you and what doesn't, and what you'd be proud of and what you're not. And not in a, this card's so hard for me because I don't want you to be judgmental of yourself in a negative way. I want you to be accountable to yourself in a healthy way, if that makes sense. But this card, that can be some heavy duty stuff that you have to go through. And maybe that's why this 5 is here over your Wheel of Fortune, to let you know that going through this process, holding yourself accountable, kind of taking an inventory of your life and who you are and how you live and how you want to live. It's not always a cakewalk, and it may feel uncomfortable, but by holding yourself accountable, taking a good, healthy look at your life and shifting your perspective on who you are and what is that story you tell yourself about yourself, it's not always comfortable, but you can learn so much and you can just continue to grow and progress as a human being. And in your strengths card, we have the 5 of Cups. So typically this cup depicts a person that is grieving for something they've lost, and they're unaware of the path continuing. They're unaware of what's still left for them because they're too focused on what they don't have. So this coming up in a strength, I see this as you being able to understand these moments as only a pause. Yes, you should properly deal with these emotions and give yourself time to process them or grieve them, but always be mindful that your path is continuing. More of that's coming your way, and you can't just stop. You have to keep moving forward. And in this moving forward, we then come to the Death card, and this is really having that finality of letting go of some stuff, that finality of this doesn't serve me anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And with the Death card, it comes with a rebirth. To me, nothing's ever really dead. It just changes form. Even us as humans, our energy in some capacity, our soul, however you look at it, through whatever filter you use to understand that information, part of us always continues. So whatever this is in your life, and especially if you're going through this judgment focused on who am I, you're going to need your ability of being able to look past this stuff and make it come to an end, and like, okay, I'm done with that now. It's time to move on. It's time to go forward. It's not that I've forgotten that it's there. It's not that I don't care about it. It's not that it's not important to me. It's that I have stuff left to do. And in order to continue on that path, I have to come to some kind of completion in this energy and be willing to be born again and to refresh, restart, renew, all of those kinds of things. Down here in your suggestion area, we have the King of Wands, and the Wands have been coming out like crazy for all kinds of signs that I've read for recently. The Wands are heavy in the mix lately. And I feel like this King of Wands, this suggestion is for you to continue this, whatever this spark, this inspiration, this passion, whatever is coming through that you're carrying on with you from the past, like own that stuff. You are capable of creating yourself a beautiful, passionate, fiery kind of space that you can feel really comfortable in and feel really excited about and enjoy. This, I see this card as a card of pleasure, as a card of sensuality in ways too. This just very internal, not sure where it comes from, just these passions in your life, and you can put them to work if you're willing to work them, so you may have to really deal with some of this 5 of Wands energy and being okay to practice to get here. And you also need to know that any of these self-limiting thoughts you've got to put that to an end. And that may be what this death is here. This card definitely speaks to me of not setting proper intentions and not being in control of those thought patterns. It's very easy to get sucked down a hole of negativity within yourself, especially if you're going through this judgment stuff of I should have never tried to do that. I wasn't capable of that, or that was ridiculous of me to think that I was going to accomplish that. That wasn't healthy for me. That's all bullshit. Like, you are capable. You're very capable of speaking to yourself kindly and understandingly, and understanding that we're all on this freaking ride. We're all here. Crazy stuff happens. We're human beings. We all make mistakes. We have no control over half of the crap that comes into our lives. Stop limiting yourself with these past thoughts or past feelings, and try to get more into this King of Wands of owning your space, and letting go again of a lot of this emotional stuff with these 2 8s here, and then we have one more down here. This 8 is really about letting go of emotional stuff that no longer serves you. So these cards side by side, you can see this one's pouting and being upset. I shouldn't have called it pouting, but he's mourning or unhappy because these have spilled over. Where this man's okay. Like, he knows he can't climb this mountain unless he puts down his emotional baggage. And there's just no way he's going to get there carrying around all this stuff, right? So I feel that you really hope that you're able to get to this place where you can carry on this journey, and you know there's more ahead. You know you're capable of continuing. So I feel like that's a big focus for you this month, of finding endings, finding ways to put down this stuff, lift your head, and continue on your journey, because you really want it to work. This is the 8 of coins, and this card is putting in the physical work. This is mastering your craft, working late, putting in the hours, putting in the time, educating yourself, and having whatever it is you're putting your energy become like a second nature to you, for it to just be part of who you are physically. And I think that's an amazing card to land on here for like finality, if you will. I believe that you're going to be doing a lot of heavy work internally this month, Cancer. You may really spend a lot of time evaluating, doing some internal inventory about what's worth holding on to and what needs to be let go, because it's not benefiting you. You're aware of that now, I believe. You're aware that this stuff isn't benefiting you any longer. You're aware that this is not helping you progress this stuff. And I believe this passion stuff is really running the show right now. So stay focused on it. Stay with it. Stay in gratitude. Stay in appreciation. Stay working at whatever feels good for you to work on. And with this being the coin card, this is physical, tangible, hands-on stuff. So in order for you to get there and make that real and tangible, you got to get through the emotional stuff first, and you have to get through the mental stuff first. So these are big energies to deal with, but you're very capable, Cancer. So I want to pull an oracle card just to end things off for us this month. Just so you know, I am still relatively new to using them. I still do use the book as reference just because it helps me learn more, and some of the little blurbs they have written about the cards are well written and articulate the meaning very well, so why not? We're going to take that one. And we have Let Love Be Your Beacon. And it's number 42. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. I think that's beautiful, and I think that goes along really well with what we've been talking about, of you getting to a healthier place with both your emotions and your thought processes. Even when you're feeling really crappy, or you feel like, you know, you're not in this energy, or you're not accomplishing the things you want to accomplish, let love be your beacon. Just think about love. Just think about loving your space, loving the people you're with, loving yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you think about yourself, how you bring things into your physical world, and what you're putting your hands on. And I'm not trying to tell you to be ridiculous, like foolishly optimistic, like everything's fine. You don't have to fake it, but you're going to be spending a lot of time being really harsh with yourself, probably going through this judgment stuff and weeding through what serves me and what doesn't serve me. And be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Love that you're imperfect. Love that you've made mistakes. Love that you've had those mistakes, the opportunity to make those mistakes so you can learn from them and be a better person and make better choices and all of that good stuff.